Friends, I have come with some tips for the Lord Rush game that will help you progress quickly from the beginning to the later stages. If you watch this video until the end, you will develop much faster than other players on your server and avoid making mistakes. I am giving you the first piece of advice quickly. Make sure to regularly complete the tasks at the guard tower, friends. By doing these guard tower tasks regularly, you will earn many rewards in the game, and since these tasks refresh constantly, you will keep unlocking new levels and earn even better rewards. As you can see right now, its quality will increase from white to green, from green to blue. Afterwards, it will likely unlock new levels and you will receive plenty of rewards. As you can see, many rewards await us here along with the new tasks. So definitely use your energy in the game properly and try to complete all the tasks here. And as time goes by and this refreshes, unlock the new tasks as well, friends. Our next most important piece of information is that we have a manifesto here that we can use before upgrading the buildings here, and we can finish the building speed earlier. On the early stages of this game, I currently have 53,000 satisfaction points, but it will fill up quickly. After the first, second, or third day of the game, you will no longer experience any satisfaction issues here. The most important thing here is double shifts, friends. Before using this, it says it speeds up new building constructions or city upgrades starting in the next 5 minutes by 20%. If you start building anything after pressing this, friends, you will speed up the buildings 20% faster. For example, my city center currently takes 3.5 hours. If I go and press this, its duration will not decrease. Please pay attention to this. You need to activate this first and then start building. If you do this, your city center and other buildings will upgrade faster compared to other players. The next and most important tactic and strategy in the game, friends, do not use your diamonds in the game, because our diamonds in this game, friends, will allow us to play the wheel of fortune that will let us get one of the most important heroes in the game, our special yellow SSR mythic, which will arrive on the 50th day of the game. So you need to save these diamonds until about the 40th or 50th day. There are some places where we can use diamonds. I will post detailed videos about this in the future. For now, just do not use your diamonds anywhere at the beginning of the game. Just let them accumulate, and let me tell you the second most important things you need to save. These are the mythic or general hero shards, friends. These are very valuable and important for us. There are currently only 4 of these yellow heroes in the game. We cannot use mythic shards on this hero or the one here. You can only obtain them by purchasing VIP packs. However, later in the game, on days 50, 60, 70, 80, and 100, 3 of these yellow heroes will be added to the game regularly. One infantry hero, one cavalry hero, and one archer hero will be added. Therefore, if we save these generic mythic hero fragments we have and use them on the right heroes that will come later, well, we will be ahead of many other players. The fourth and most important tactic is definitely, friends, once you enter the server and your alliance account is unlocked, try to join one of the strongest alliances on the server, because when upgrading buildings, the help button here appears along with the embassy. Once our friends press this help button, the construction time for your allies decreases, and likewise when you start a building, yours decreases too. As the level of the embassy here increases, the alliance help durations and the levels for helping more people also unlock. And besides this, we have alliance chests here, friends. When some of our friends purchase packs, we get extra rewards from here, and we can also become the owners of big rewards from these chests. You might prefer to join an alliance with players who spend a lot of money and buy packs in the game. I am currently on the second server and in the fourth ranked alliance, but when it comes to hero power, the top two players who spend a lot of money on the game are already in my alliance. So I think it is the right choice, and I am here with the next and most important point so you do not waste your money. 68% of the viewers are still not subscribed to my channel while watching my videos, friends. While watching these videos, after watching a few, they might keep appearing in your feeds. The game might keep recommending them to you. That is why you might have forgotten to subscribe. If you would like to support me and my channel, I would be very happy if you hit the subscribe button, like the video, and leave a supportive comment. Without keeping you waiting, let us quickly continue with the video. Right here at the top right, some packs will open in the game. Construction queue pack, the March capacity pack. If you are thinking of spending money on the game when you start, these are the first two packs you should get. They allow you to send more marches and are permanent items. So if you are spending money on the game, it is up to you whether to buy it or not. This is the construction queue pack. You activate an extra second builder, but that was not what I was going to recommend or explain to you. What I am going to tell you, friends, is the ultra value monthly card. The price for me right now is 250 liras, so you can convert this according to your own local currency. At the start of the game, this comes to us at double the price. Do not go and buy this the moment you start the game. I can currently get this at half price. After you progress a bit in the game, after playing for half an hour or an hour, if you complete certain tasks, friends, the ticket for this will arrive in your inventory. You can see it here. It comes for free from any task. It will already appear once you upgrade your city center a bit. When you use this, you will have purchased that pack at half price just once. If you bought it at full price, then I am sorry. Unfortunately, there is nothing you can do about it now. Later on, as we progress in the game and our troop count increases, we will need a lot of resources to upgrade our buildings. Bread, wood, stone, iron, and while collecting this, let's give an example. Friends, I want to collect wood right here. When I want to gather this, the gathering time says 1.5 hours, friends. Or let's look at the wood level 5 here. The gathering time says 3 hours on average. If you want to gather this faster, friends, just press the arrow sign under your profile picture. From the battles and growth section here, go to the growth part. Then go to gathering speed, where you can use one of the 8-hour or 24-hour buffs that double your speed. If you are going to gather for 6 hours, if you use this and then send them to gather, the 6-hour gathering time drops to 3 hours, so you end up gathering almost twice as many resources in half the time. I definitely recommend using this in the early stages of the game. That is why you can spend diamonds on this. If you are going to be very active in the game, you can choose the 8-hour one, or if you will not be very active, you can check the 24-hour one, depending entirely on your diamond situation. The next one, friends, is again one of the most important ones. To gather more resources in the game and earn high rewards from new events later on, train troops constantly. For example, my archer camp is at level 8 and finishes in 35 minutes. As you increase their capacity and level, these times go up to 3 or 4 hours. I definitely recommend upgrading them regularly as they empty out. As you can see right now, the more troops I have in the early stages of the game, the more resources I gather and the faster I upgrade my city center. And finally, I have 2 points left. The last one is a bonus and one of the most important. There are a lot of buildings here. Each one might confuse you. The mill, the lumber mill, the quarry, the shelter. These are all just for tasks, friends. Other most important buildings in the game right now are the city center, our barracks here, the infantry camp, the archer camp, and the spearman camp. They are not unlocked for me yet. I have only been playing the game for a few hours. And here the academy will open here soon. Also, the academy is very, very valuable. So those are our important buildings. Try to upgrade them specifically, but the most important one is definitely the city center. The higher your city center is, the more you can upgrade your other buildings. And I will now come to you with our final piece of information. This will be the final bonus piece of information. If you have watched the video up to this point, please subscribe to the channel and look forward to new videos. If there are videos you want me to make about our new game, please write them in the comments. I will film that video for you as quickly as I can. And our final piece of information is the Academy. Friends, when this opens, friends, three sections greet us in the Academy: growth, economy, and war. War increases our statistics in battles. Economy is entirely about resource production and resource gathering. For us, resource production is not important at all. What matters is the resource gathering speed. But most importantly, and as a bonus tip, the part that is crucial for us in the early stages of the game is the growth section, friends. Because we won't be fighting until a certain stage of the game, we will try to upgrade buildings immediately. We will try to upgrade our combat stats in the academy. Therefore, our priority here will definitely be the development that increases our construction speed, and secondly, the development that increases the academy's research speed. At least until you reach a certain level, friends, definitely get the research speed and construction speed boosts in the academy for these mid levels. And in the early game, try to reach the leadership tactics here to get extra army capacity, or rather the mobilization army count, which is +1 March, friends. So try to complete all of these. That is all for our video in general. Since this is the first video, I hope it will be a great journey for all of us. I am currently playing the game on the second server. There are currently 2 active servers in the game, and my server opened about 4 or 5 hours ago. I wish everyone success in the new game. If you watched and enjoyed it, please do not forget to like the video and leave a comment. Take care of yourselves. See you in new videos. Stay healthy.